Hello everyone, Agion here with another Red Alert 3 replay. Spawn on the north side as the Blue Soviets, we have Dankal. Spawn on the south side as the Purple Allies, we have sort of a face K, okay, really don't know how to pronounce it, but either way. Got some immediate walls in, going for barracks into the oil derrick, nothing unusual. Going for the barracks into the oil derrick, nothing unusual. So, looks like it's going to be a pretty standard game. We do got the combat engineer is being escorted by a pair of bears, nothing to harass it. We got the allied engineer, will capture up the point, no problem. We do got only a single bear versus dog. I've also got a handful of conscripts going to this garrison over here, potentially. I'm not sure, maybe going for some aggression. We got the bear try to go for one of the peacekeepers, but does get cleaned up by the garrison. Bears apparently don't know how to enter houses. I've seen a lot of videos of them on porches, but not in houses. It gets really scary when you do see a video of them in houses. Either way, we do got the conscripts eyeing to secure up this building up here. We do have, looks like canceled super reactor, maybe? Can't really tell. And we do have a war factory over here. Airfield is down, so we may see some air technology. Conscripts eyeing in this garrison. There's a large number of them in there, at least 3, maybe 4 to 5. And more conscripts are being produced. Bears are ready to move, ready to get a roar. A lot of peacekeepers here. We do got also these 2 attack dogs. One of them is now wounded. Vindicator does get some great bombs, eliminate 3 of the conscripts, and do also have the MCV now pushing on forward. What he's going to build first, probably multi-gunner turrets, maybe not a barracks, potentially could see barracks to see something else being built. A nice bark there, which will get one of the bears. We do got 4 more bears ready to engage. We got good roars, 2 good roars by the bears, another roar, and oh, just large stuns, and there we go. All of them are stunned. We may see some more dogs. We got a multi-gunner right here. Will Bard kill and probably potentially get the conscript. More and more dogs coming on out. The bear does not clean up all the peacekeepers. There's 4 peacekeepers. The multi-gunner turret is here. Will we see a sentry gun? Will we see walls? There's still a bit of opening right there, it looks like. We see sickles. We do got a handful of bullfrogs. We saw that Vindicator. The Vindicator is now reloaded, coming in for another bombing run. Probably eyeing to make a hole in that wall for the infantry. We do got javelin troops here. And what? Receiving data. It's a replay. What the heck? It's a replay. How is it receiving data? Okay, I have no idea. And we do have a wall going on down. This multi-gunner turret will kill off one and most likely both of the reactors. No cells. We do got the war factory forced to be sold off. We do got an airfield in the base of his opponent. We do got the MCB going for the aquatic expansion. Another multi-gunner turret has been dropped in just outside of this refinery. We need to see some flak troops. Looks like going to see some conscripts. These 2 refiners just going to try to refine as much as he can. He's going up for a water expansion. He's going to need something to just deal with the inevitable MCV push over here as well. He does displace the laser lock javelin, so I don't think he's going to be a bit more time before he gets a laser lock. This one will go down. Alvin Troop now fully heroic, does sell off this one, does give him a conscript, so we'll buy him some time. War Collector's trying to run over something. Looks like this multi-gun turret was sold off due to the mass conscripts, and this refinery will stay alive. The ore collector is also still alive and not in the low damage state, so he doesn't have to worry about it being slowly refining. Now he still retains a 4 refining space, or pace, not space, pace. Space. Indicators coming in for another bomb run. I don't think there's any flak troops, but there are a handful of bullfrogs. Does snipe one of the bullfrogs. One of the vindicators go down and as well. Oil Derrick is still alive. There's some garrisons here and there, probably just miscellaneous conscripts. You got assault towards this Oil Derrick. Will you try to resecure it, or is he going to eliminate it? Oh, there's a conscript over here, constantly barraging the building, just preventing the jump in, jump out. MCV has been redeployed. We do see a barrack, so it looks like he's eyeing to resecure that, to secure the oil derrick. Large number of conscripts here. Could potentially garrison this structure. There are 5 spots for them. This later airstrike coming on in. Not producing, so won't accomplish anything. 1, 2, 3. Good splits, but they still have more bombs and decides to dump them all out before there's any sort of... he does lose one of the vindicators. Large number of conscripts and bears here. And you got cash bounty here. Now you need to roar again, I would say. There we go. Let's get a nice bark right there. There's still plenty of stuff here to take out the future dogs. More and more barks. All the conscripts are now locked on down. And there goes the bears locked on down. He needs to make sure that these bears do not... Yes, he does get all the bears, and now these dogs are starting to chew away against the conscripts. More reinforcing conscripts are here to save, but there's a lot of dogs there right now. This garrison will be a great idea to help ward away against those dogs. Perhaps a flak troop would be great in order to deal with this boot camp. And we do also have a war factory being set on up the front line. We do not see any harvesting from these two ore derricks just yet. Or oil ore mines, not derricks. A squad of javelin troops as well as a single peacekeeper. More Vindicator bombing runs. The allied MCVs right here. As maybe a Soviet sentry gun would be nice. I'm not exactly sure who would win a direct fight, a multi-gunner or a sentry gun. Walls are starting to being cleaned on up. Looks like another Vindicator does go down. Looks like the bullfrogs were taken down, however. We got a large assault over here. Sorry I missed that, but it looks like the dogs have been cleaned up by the conscripts. The MCV pushes its way, warding away the infantry. Hammerhead coming in as well. Handful of these javelin conscripts should come out and engage these javelin troops. Command hub is still being deployed, so no multi-gunner turrets help protect. Focus fire. There's a lot of conscript fire here. It will set on up. We may see a big building drop, but appears not. Looks like an allied refinery has been set on down over here. He has, of course, 2 more spots over here. There may be a base literal trade, not exactly in destruction, but in setting up production. Conscripts are engaging the refinery. Probably will go down up here. It looks like a desolator airstrike. It is getting repaired up because the garage has been secured. I think it is enough to keep it alive, period. You got super active here. Nothing here for defense, so a single dolphin or riptide can be very problematic. only 2 Hammerhead tanks. And we do also have now Vindicators coming in for a bombing run. Looks like sell off that reactor in time. So we need a squad of bullfrogs in order to prevent any sort of airstrike. Command hub is now being cleaned on up. We do also have multi-gunner turret thanks to that command hub. Reactor coming on down. Conscripts are eyeing to push over here. We got 5 bullfrogs. Does not kill off any Vindicators. A couple of these are pretty wounded. Two multi-gunner turrets here being very problematic. Not cleaning up this command hub is creating huge issues. He's going to need to deploy a barracks and get an engineer into his MCV because it's just super wounded. Decides to fall on back to max range, eyeing to leech away, get some more health. This reactor will in fact go down. Lots of bombs. Looks like pretty good splitting. Takes out a huge number of conscripts. Conscripts are also in the line of fire. They both gunner turret. Another reactor is trying to come on down, but I think he's just trying to body block and save the refineries as long as he can. The ore refinery is probably going to go down. The ore collector is super wounded. You got a barracks coming on down trying to repair the MCV. The MCVs actually may go down to this airstrike. And there it goes. Does sell it off in time. Or that was a cash bounty, actually, not a sell-off. So he does lose the MCV. He does have a war factory. He is producing something, but it seems too quick for an MCV. So it has a huge swarm of conscripts. Cryo Shock comes on down. Gets half, a little less than half than the conscripts. Ooh, looks like the Hammerhead's actually going for a pretty close range. He's trying to go and crush the Peacekeepers, but didn't accomplish all too much. Does ward away, does kill off the multi-gunner turret. Do got a pair of Javelin Troopers trying to clean up the rest of those walls. Another Hammerhead coming on in, but at this rate, he won't win. Oh, cleans up a number of these Vindicators too. 3 of the Vindicators go down to the Bullfrogs. And there's a large number of Hammerhead tanks there. Needs to worry about those Javelin troops. Good roars. One of the Javelin troops have not been cleaned on, haven't been stunned. But Vindicators come in. One of them gets shot down. The other one does not. Large swell of Soviet infantry here. Needs Peacekeepers. Multi-gunner turret does in fact go down. Molotovs are coming on in. The MCV's in danger of going down. Does drop a multi-gunner turret. He needs more infantry. Soviet player does still have these 2 water refineries, and here comes the Prospector, eyeing to set up and probably going to be a multi-gunner turret push, but if the MCV does not deploy, there's no multi-gunners. Eyeing to crush one of the Hammerheads. It looks like he will crush one of the Hammerheads. There is a terror drone inside that MCV, and that is a Soviet victory. Overall, I thought the Allied player was doing great, but the Soviet player just kept on swarming the areas of conscripts, giving him the win, I would say. I think the conscripts won the day. This is Agion saying thank you for watching and signing off.